Hey, what's good with y'all? What's up? Just had to show a little nature real quick. You know what I mean? But look, man, progress is success. Don't sell your soul. Put your soul into something you can sell, man. And in this video, I'm gonna help y'all do that. Alright? On this channel, the point of this channel is to help y'all level up, you know? And some people might be saying, oh, well, you're not rich. You're not at this level. You're not at that level. What you gonna wait till I get to that level to start following and like learning? You know what I mean? It's just like this video right here, I'm gonna get into something personal, man. But look, it's like when I was going through the shit I'm about to speak on in this video, if I would just learn from like positive people and successful people, man, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I learned from a lot of people that was struggling. And I learned from a lot of people that was doing wrong and doing bad shit. I learned what not to do. So you want to learn what not to do just as much as what to do. And like they say, man, you can spend your whole life learning from your own mistakes. And that's one good way to learn and grow. But you can also add to that, right? You can learn from people that have made these mistakes. You know what I mean? Why just learn from your own mistakes when there's thousands of people on YouTube right now you can watch and learn from their mistakes, and they're exposing their mistakes. And I think if you got a YouTube channel, man, and unless you're doing like entertainment or something crazy, if you're doing vlogs and you're not exposing your mistakes and you're not exposing the real you, like the shit you've been through, you're not a real channel, man. This isn't television, you know? Look at that shit. You see that pole right there at the top? There's some bald eagles that be up there, you know what I mean? That's dope. But yeah, man, if you're not telling people the things you've been through and the things you've grown from, man, you're not a real channel. You're not out here to help people, because what are you trying to accomplish? You know what I'm saying? But this video, we're gonna speak on something that some people know, but a lot of people might not. I was a dope fiend, man. Like, for a long time, I was a drug addict. I won't just say I was a dope fiend my whole life. I was an addict. I'm still an addict because I'm always going to be an addict. I got an addictive personality, and I got to stay on top of it. But I'm not using, you know what I mean? But at the age of 13 is when I started getting high, man. And I'm not saying just all weed. I mean, I've been smoking weed since I was like 12 or 13. But I was doing everything, man, since I was like 13. Drinking and doing drugs and partying and shit. But at the age of 13, man, is when I first got exposed to the lifestyle that was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because that shit changed my life. And that's the thing, I think the beauty in drug addicts is you're either going to go down, you're going to overdose, die, keep robbing and stealing until you get locked up, or you just become a bum on the corner, bum and change for your pill. Or you're going to try to learn from it and grow. And that's exactly what the fuck I did, man. And people, I was like, growing up in my neighborhood, even though I come from Baltimore and it's a bad city, I'm from the county. So it's like, I was one of the first people using drugs. There was a bunch of trappers and shit, people selling it, but I was the one that was selling it to, from the county. And I was one of the first ones that they were saying, like, you're never going to make nothing of yourself. You're just a fiend, man. Look at you. You're 15, 16 years old and you already robbing and ripping people off and stealing and shit. I was one of the first ones, man. And I think that was my advantage, because I cleaned up before a lot of these people even got into the shit. Because the fact is, right, I'm 33 years old, right? And that's probably something a lot of people don't know too, my exact age. 33, right? I was born in 1986. And if you're an 80s baby, it doesn't matter if it's 1981 or 1989, you're an 80s baby, the statistic for you being on drugs is high. My childhood has the most addicts of any decade, you know what I'm saying? The 80s, man, We grew up in the crack area with Ronald Reagan and shit. You know, so I'm I'm not saying, I'm not trying to make an excuse like, oh, that's why I was an addict. No, I was an addict because the product of where I grew up. My family was dysfunctional. You know, I grew up in a broken home. Even though I love both my parents and they still in my life, technically. Like, I'm going to my dad's right now. You know, I'm going to go over there, eat dinner, spend time with my family, and my daughter's going to be over there today too. But, you know, I grew up in a broken home, man. I didn't see love. I didn't see my mom and dad hugging and kissing and shit. By the time I was, you know, 6, 7, they broke up and they split up and they went through all kind of shit. So if you add that and the neighborhood, my friends, mixed in with just being a product of the 80s, man, you know, that's my blessing. Because if not for that, I wouldn't be a drug addict probably, you know, and I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be fighting every day. Because I know y'all think the people that are perfect and don't go through shit, they have it so good. They don't know what pain is. And they gonna find that. Look, even if you see somebody that you think is perfect and they ain't been through shit, yo, they still got problems, man. Stop judging people, you know what I'm saying? Just because they seem like they got a good life, they still got fucking problems. You know, don't judge people, no matter what. But I just wanted to make this video, man, because it's like, I plan on getting bigger on YouTube. Like, if y'all knew my plans, y'all would have 100% faith in me of what I'm going to do, what I'm here, put on this earth to do. Alright? Fucking car pulling up, looking strange, man. What the fuck? So, just do what you gotta do, man. I don't know what the fuck this car doing. But just do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge people, man. And I'm just here to do great things, man. That's what I want to do. And if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be here. I mean, I might still be a drug addict some way, but I'd probably still be a drug addict. You look at all these negatives and shit that I've been through, that pushed me to recover. Because I've been through the worst. If you're just a little bit in the addiction and you just party here and there, you might think you got your life together and on lock. You don't if you're using drugs. I don't care if you use drugs once a fucking year. If you use it once a month, you're dysfunctional. It's not like alcohol, bro. Alcohol they serve on every corner. You can go get that shit for $2 if that's all you got. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be times when you can't get drugs. And it's going to be the drug you need and you can't get it. And you're going to fucking, it's going to be hell, man, trying to get it. I done been through so much, man. And I wanted to make a video like this before, not saying I blow up, but before I get a little bit bigger. Because my plan is to drop vlogs still. But my vlogs I plan on dropping is like as I'm growing. I want to get some of these videos out of the way so y'all know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I got plans of showing y'all how to grow, but the main videos I honestly want to make is like cinematic movie type videos. And I don't have all the equipment right now. You know, I mean, I got a decent little Lavo mic, and my phone's pretty good for making videos. It's good enough right now, but I don't have an actual an actual camera. You know what I'm saying? That I can zoom in right how I want and fade the background and shit. I don't have that yet. When I get certain things, man, I'm gonna be making the best videos that I could possibly make. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say, man, just whatever you're going through, shit, fuck win, man. Whatever you're going through, bro, know I've been there. And if I haven't been there, somebody else has been there. You know what I mean? You're not the only one, even though it seemed like it. I'm not trying to say that, oh, you don't matter, you're not the only one. No, you do matter because you're not the only one. There's a way out, bro. No matter what you fucking going through. I done robbed people. I done been robbed. I done stole from people, my own family. I done hurt my family. I done fucking jumped people for drugs. I done plotted. I done been in the city. Baltimore City is one of the worst places you can possibly go, especially for being a white motherfucker. I'm a 17, 16-year-old white boy walking through the worst part of the fucking city trying to get a pill. You know what I'm saying? That shit is... Back then you didn't really know, but looking back, like, that shit dangerous, man. So many people died because of that. And not to mention the police see a white person and they automatically know, like, fuck you doing here, white boy? I've been pulled up for being white before. You know what I'm saying? So even when you feeling like shit, that's when it's gonna get better. Go through the worst shit you possibly can to get to heaven, man. You know, a lot of people don't want to put in the work because they're scared of the pain and the suffering and the sweat and the blood and shit. That's what's gonna make you successful. I mean, I was a fucking dope fiend, you know what I'm saying? I was never a crackhead, but I fuck with coke. You know, I was never a coke fiend or nothing like that, but being on dope, sometimes after a while it doesn't really affect you like it did, so you gotta add some other shit to it. And it's a cycle, man. It's vicious. And I'm sorry if I lose any subscribers or followers because of that shit. Because you're like, oh, I don't want to follow a junkie. I'm not a junkie anymore. In fact, if I wouldn't have told y'all this, y'all probably wouldn't have never known. Unless you already knew me. But what I'm saying is, you never know where people come from, man. There's going to be people years from now that are going to look back and didn't notice and watch this video, and they're going to see my growth. At that point, they're going to be like, damn, this dude used to be a drug addict. Some people are going to unsubscribe. But some people are going to fucking subscribe because of it. They're going to be like, damn, that's some real shit. I never knew that. You know, I relate with you, whatever you're going through. If you're going through drugs right now, that's what this video is about. Hit me up. Hit me up. Zane Vids on all social medias, man. Instagram, Facebook, Zane Vids, man. Same shit as this channel right here. Hit me up and tell me what your problem is, and I'll give you a personal message, and maybe we'll go back and forth or something. You know what I mean? So I can help you. Get in touch with me. That's what you got to do. That's what I did. I started going to NA and AA, but the coronavirus, the quarantine done fucked that up a little bit. So, reach out to people. If I would have never reached out to people, I wouldn't fucking be clean, man. Hearing stories and shit, knowing I wasn't the only one. Because think, I was 13 years old, fucking getting high. And by the time I was 16, 17, I was shooting dope. Shooting fucking dope, man. And I done been through so much shit. Blood all over the place because my veins wouldn't get on. I had no veins. You know, I never overdosed. Ever. You know, I never OD'd. But I probably did a little too much a couple times. But I never, like, went to the hospital for it or almost died or anything. But I was more like I had to stay medicated. And it still don't matter because you're injecting your fucking body with drugs, bro. You know? And I got on a Suboxone program, and that was the best thing that ever happened, because that shit gave me the feeling that I was searching for and enabled me to be like, you know what, maybe I could get this shit legally and it ain't fucking me up. I'm not getting really high and it can get me going. And regardless of what people think, people got a lot of opinions on Suboxone and methadone. Like, my opinion, don't get on methadone. Everybody I seen that was on methadone still gets high. It doesn't have the blocker. So if you're gonna get on either, get on Suboxone, because if you get high while you're on Suboxone, you'll go into withdrawal and be sick. It blocks out everything. Like, I can smoke weed. That's the only thing I do is smoke weed. So, and I think it even blocks a little bit of that. I don't get as high. But it ain't about getting high no more to me, man. It's just about, you know, leveling up, being the best version you can be of yourself. And when you get to that point in your life, man, remember this video and just, you know, maybe start a channel, man. Start a channel and speak to people. That's why I made this channel, because of the channels I was watching. They inspired me, like, telling me, like, Spiritual Soul, shout out to him, Trennis Henderson, man, Ralph Smart, Gary V, Adam Ivy, man, the list can go on. You know, and I'll probably do a video shouting out all the people that helped me, giving links in the in the description of where you can go. I want to drop a video like that. If you want to live the type of life that I'm living, this is what you do. But before I do that, I want to do the day in the life. where y'all can see my life. So you know whether you want the life. Because you might see I'm clean and I'm doing good, but you might not like the life I'm living, you know? You might not like the things that I still got to go through. Like, I still live in a basement. It's my basement. I had the whole basement. But I still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going through some things, man.